Hey guys, CommodorePET here and welcome back to another video on my channel. And today I decided to do something a little bit different than just like a normal gameplay. I decided to actually go and analyze one of my Skywars gameplays and show you what I was thinking in the moment and show you some strategies to be able to actually do better in Skywars, because I've always had people ask me how do I do this, or how, even random people in chat are just as they're dying by me are just saying how in all caps with a bunch of W's or a bunch of O's. Okay, so basically I'm gonna be showing you how I do things. Alright, so first of all, let's start off here with this gameplay. So this is from my latest Skywars video. So this is the second match that I played in that video, and I'm going to break it down. Alright, so let's start off here. You can see that this is just the pre-game. We're getting ready to jump down, right? It's 10 seconds left. All of that, it's going fine, right? You can see here, this is what I'm doing. I'm looking straight at this chest. So I downloaded this pen app, okay? It's called Epic Pen. Highly recommend, okay? It's actually really good. Anyways, so you can see I have this chest right here, and I'm looking straight at it because what I'm going to do is as soon as I drop, I'm going to use my momentum to go this way and grab that chest. All right, so let's see, watch. So it's 4, 3, 2, then 1. You can see that, boom, I use my momentum to go and try to get close to that chest and grab it. You might think you don't really need to do that, but if you drop down over here and then have to look to your chest, that's taking a good half a second, a bit longer than that, right? Be able to get to your chest and break it. So as you can see, I do things as quickly as possible. I try to organize my inventory the right way off the start. I know a lot of people like to just build to middle as quickly as possible and don't organize your inventory. But I'd suggest not doing that, because if you are in a fight, right, and your inventory is all messed up, you have a higher chance of dying than somebody who has their inventory all set up and they're ready to go, right? So as you can see, I set up my inventory and then I'm getting ready to go. I switch my blocks out for the one that has more. Now in this case, I could have actually jumped across, if I built up 2 more blocks up from where I was standing right now. But I did decide to build across, which is not the play. You just want to be able to just jump across, in my experience, because on this map, I tend to get knocked off way more than any other map. So I just rather just jump off, but, anyways, so as you can see, with this chest, I got here as quick as possible, right? And I looted it as quick as possible, because this chest is dangerous. Why? Because there could be somebody coming up from behind, right? So it could be somebody coming up from behind, and they hit me, and they could hit me this way, or this way, and I'm in the void, right? Don't want that to happen, because, there's a chest blocking you over here, so you're not going to go this way, so your knockback is going to hit this chest, and you're going to go that way. Or you're going to hit this chest, hold on, let me clear this. You're going to hit this chest and go that way, or you're going to hit the chest and go that way, right? That's what's going to happen, because your knockback, you're not going to get hit over the chest. It's not going to happen, okay? So I try to grab that as quickly as possible, and then just keep running, right? I try to keep running. So you can see here, I grab that as quickly as possible. I do F5 really quickly to make sure nobody's right behind me as I do this. I build across, and I build fully across because it allows me to have an escape route, right? Say, for example, this guy jumps across, or this guy jumps across, the guy over there jumps across, right? Now, I'm over here with everybody else. Everybody's fighting over here, right? And say, for example, I get hit, and I'm low on health, right? I'm at 2 hearts, right? I'm like, oh my god, I'm at 2 hearts. What am I supposed to do, right? I gotta run away. So what's the quickest way to run away? The path I just made, right? That's why I build fully, right? Because I have the time to do that, and it gives me an escape route. You always want to have some way of an escape route, whether it's going up to height, whether it's going across another island, or maybe just somewhere on the middle island that you can probably run away to and keep people away from you from. Alright, anyways, let's get back to the gameplay. So I build fully, I go and grab this chest. You can see I put my pearls in my 3rd slot, which is where my pearls would go if I don't, don't have anything there, or if my blocks were there, they would go to my 5th slot. Now in this gameplay, I forgot to move my blocks to my 5th slot, but you know what? That's okay. Generally, you'd want to rather have your pearls in your correct slot than your blocks, because pearls are a lot, better to have, because most of the time they're going to save you. Blocks don't really save you very much, right? And even if you didn't need blocks, you could just kind of jump off the island and then pearl to another island. Say, for example, I was over here getting low, I would just jump off and pearl to here. right? So I would rather have my pearls in here than my blocks. So, you know, that's the only thing that changes in my inventory, as my pearls would usually go here if I have them, and then my blocks go here, and everything else shifts down. Right, so you can see I grabbed stuff, but I also grabbed a loot I didn't need. Why do I do this? Because, say for example, if somebody's coming up who doesn't have that item, now they can't get it. Easier kill for me, and a lot quicker kill for me, which means that I don't get third-partied as much, which means I can turn on other people quicker. You know, I just grab as much armor as I possibly can and all the really good weapons because I don't want anybody else to get them. You know, I'm selfish, okay? I don't want anybody else to get loot at all. You know, so I grab a bunch of stuff, reorganize my inventory a little bit, and as you can see, I got the punch bow, but I didn't like put it in my slot just yet. I kind of grabbed the other chest because I know it wasn't urgent. As you can see, I'm going for this guy. I messed up my jump onto this block, and I also messed it up onto that block as well. So I kind of missed out on a free like knock in the void, because if I didn't do that, I probably would hit this guy straight in the void. Would have been it. Would have been death for him. But you know what? It is what it is. So, you know, he ends up going around, and I'm like, okay, let's go attack him, right? Now, as you can see here, I'm attacking him. He's close, and then I hit him with a fishing rod. Please, everybody, use your fishing rods, not just for comboing people or getting away from them. Use them as a way to knock people off, because nobody is expecting you to hit them with a fishing rod. Because what I did is I hit him with the fishing rod, right? He would have landed probably about, like, around here. But since I hit him with a fishing rod, now he's landing over here. And now that's messing him up. As you can see, he has blocks in his inventory, right? He is, or in his hand, right? He has blocks there, right? So he was thinking he was going to land somewhere close, right? As you can see, now he landed. Oh, let me go back. Let me go back. So yeah, this is the point where I hit him with the fishing rod, because he would have landed right here, but he's going farther. And now, since he went farther, he landed at a completely different spot he wasn't expecting, and he falls in the void because of it. That's why I use the fishing rod. It completely messes up where your opponents think they're going to land, right? So now I turned around, and like I'm like, okay, I look around, there's nobody there, I'm good to check this chest. So I check this chest, doesn't have much in it, you know. I check if there's like anything new, because I know nobody's coming up on me, and then I see this guy who's coming here, so I'm like, oh, let me try to get him, but I missed my fishing rods, unfortunately, to knock him off. And now we're going to attack this guy again. He does have a fire sword, which can be an advantage for him, but also a disadvantage, because when you're on fire, you take less knockback. So, which is what happened right there. I didn't move very much because I was on fire, right? But majority of his damage was because of fire. Now, we got like a weird double hit right there, because, you know, I'm going to explain how this happens. Okay, let me just continue going through this, and when it happens, I'll show you. So as you can see, he got like a weird double hit right there. He was looking over here, right? How did he hit me when I was like over here? It's because he's laggy. That's just the explanation. Sometimes when you're versing somebody who's very laggy, what's gonna happen is you're gonna hit them, right? And they're gonna be looking at a completely different spot, and they're gonna hit you, because on their screen or on this guy's screen, I was probably over here. But in reality, I was over here. So that's how he got a weird double hit. And a lot of people on Jartex accusate for that, because they don't understand that that's a thing. But it is. And also why sometimes you're at 200 ping, it looks like the person's hitting you from 6 blocks away. Because on your screen, they could be over here, but on their screen, they're right here. So just pointing that out, okay? Just want to explain that for some people who don't know it. So he gets a weird double hit, and at this moment, I notice that this guy's over here. He's running up on me, right? And I'm like, okay, this guy's running up on me. That's not good, right? So what do I decide to do? As you can see, I decided to turn right around, right? I used my fishing rod a little bit, maybe to just hit this guy, like, if I could, right? To make it so I can create a little bit more space, right? So as you can see, I'm eating this golden apple right now, because I'm trying to regenerate some health. Now, I know this guy is chasing me, and I know this guy might chase me, right? So I'm like, okay, there's 2 people chasing me right now. Who am I going to go for first? Now, the answer is I'm going to go for this guy. Why? Because this guy has higher momentum and he's sprinting towards me. This guy is stuck over here. This guy is going to reach me quicker than this guy is. And I know that I have this over here to my advantage, which is the hole, right? Or this over here, which is the void. So if he tries to come over here, I have 2 options. I can hit him over here or hit him over here, right? And I can end the fight a lot quicker. If not, I can always hit him this way, combo him this way, right? Also, if that doesn't really work, what I could do is I could know that this guy's coming in after me, right? I know this guy, he's going to make his way to here, and this guy's going to make his way to here. So I'm like, I'm going to hit this guy twice, right? Hit him twice, or sometimes 3 times. That's a 5, okay? Anyways, I'm going to hit this guy 3 times, right? This guy is going to hit 3 times. Maximum. And then I'm going to turn and look at this guy, because by the time I hit this guy 3 times, this guy is going to be right next to me. So I'm going to turn around and hit him. I've done this many times, right? I notice that there's more people chasing me, and sometimes I just use my sound. I can hear them running behind me, right? And you'll see in other Skywars videos of mine, you'll see me hit somebody, combo them, or even combo them off the map, and then turn right around and combo the person who's behind me, like really quickly, like I already knew they were there. And that's because I kind of already did know they were there, or they were going to be there. So anyways, I'll replay the rest of this clip here. As you can see, this guy actually turned around. So that was kind of good for me. I noticed he did do that, so I didn't have to play super defensive, right? Because he actually just turned. He didn't want to fight me. But this guy's coming in. As you can see, I waited a little bit. So let me go back a little bit here. So you can see I waited to hit him with the fishing rod. All right, so let me play this clip. So you can see right here, right? I'm actually going around him. So I cast the fishing rod. I don't know if this hits him or not. I cast the fishing rod, right? And I'm going to the side of him, right? The whole goal with that is to hit the guy. Oh, whoops. I'm grabbing my clip. Stop doing that. Okay. Anyways, okay. Here we go. So the whole point was to hit him into this hole right here, right? I want to hit him into the hole. Now, unfortunately, if you saw my last video of Skywars, that didn't work. He didn't go flying in the hole. He was close. You can see he was like a block away there, but it didn't work. So now he's attacking me, and I realize I'm higher health than him, so I'm just gonna just W key him. Just like made him fly up in the air. And hold on, let me go back right here. So as you can see, I made him fly up in the air, right? And if you didn't notice in that split second, I'll try to get it on screen. See this guy right here? I saw this in that split second. I knew where that guy was. I also know that I'm comboing this person, so he's up in the air. So I know I'm gonna be able to finish this guy. No matter what happens, this guy's dead, right? I already know that. He's dead, right? But I'm worried about this guy over here because I don't want him to come and actually attack me. I don't want this guy to go and hit me off or anything like that. So what do? Watch. So I know I'm gonna kill this guy. I full kill him, right? And I'm walking near the void because I know the other guy's not next to me, right? I know he's not next to me, so I walk, quickly grab his stuff, and I run this way. Now, why do I run over here? Because back over here, there's void. Don't want that, right? Over here, if I get hit backwards, I hit this. Right? I get hit into this thing. Right? So I don't end up going flying this way or flying this way. Alright? So, take that into consideration. Alright? So, I end up hitting this guy. I turn around, right? I pop a speed as well as eat a golden apple, because why not? And then I'm also trying to hit this guy into the hole. Now, you can see this is a little bit risky for me, because the void was right behind me. Right behind me, right over there. If he got a laggy double hit, like a 200 MS double hit, I would have died. That would have been it. That was the risky play that I did that I probably shouldn't have done. But anyways, I was risking it for the biscuit. So, I tried to hit him in the void, didn't work. Tried to hit him in the hole again, it didn't work. I only try to like one-tap people, because sometimes I tend to do more knockback to the player, and I hit them over things. Like, you'll see in my videos, I'll hit them like from one island to the next, because I make them take so much knockback, which kind of sucks. Now, this guy was coming in after me, and I did kind of see him before, if I go back a little bit. Right? I did see this guy before, I forgot to point him out. So he's over here. I know he's building, but I'm not really worried about him. Because, even if I'm over here, he hits me this way, right? I'm safe, because even if he was to hit me once, I'm not going to fall in here, because the other guy is coming over this way, and I'm not going to fall in here, because he's not going to be able to get around this in time. Hold on. He's not going to be able to get around this in time to be able to hit me this way, right? That's not going to happen. So I know that I'm safe from this guy for now, right? Now, my plan was to go and hit this guy into the void and then turn around on the other person, but it didn't work. I couldn't do it in time, so now there's 2 people. But I'm not worried, though. Why? Because they're both of them. Look at these guys. One guy is here. One guy is here. What's over here? It's the void. So, what am I going to try to do? I'm going to try to hit them both in the void. Now, let me clear this. It doesn't end up working. That guy sort of like was in the void and like hopped out of it. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Like, when I was watching this back before, like, it didn't make any sense to me. Look at this guy. Okay, I'll play it from here. Like, look at this guy. Look, I hit him, and it looks like he was in the void right there, and he just could have, like, jumps out of it. Like, come on. Anyways, that guy's scared, so he runs away, and then I decide to W key this guy, because why not? I W key him, he's dead. Tried not to hit him too far away, because I don't want to hit him away enough for him to just run away to, like, Narnia or something. Don't want him to do that, so I keep him kind of close to me, and then I realize, hey, this guy's over here, he's trying to check this chest, maybe trying to get some healing, because he's low on health. So I'm like, let's go W key this guy now, because I need to kill him. So we're going to go in here, as you can see. I try to go around because I saw he was going that way, and then he hits me with a punch bow. Now in this situation, I'm like, he has a punch bow. I know that he's able to do a lot of knockback to me. I know that at some point there's a void behind me. Do I want to fight him that way? No. What I'm going to do, I don't want whiteboard, I want that whiteboard. I'm going to go around here and go this way. Why? Because if I jump up here and then I jump up here, I'm pressing spacebar. If I press spacebar, then I'm going to be higher, and just when he hits me with the bow, I'm going to go flying even farther. You don't want that to happen. And plus, void, there's more void, or it's quicker to reach void this side than it is this side, right? So what do? I decide to just go completely around, because I know that's the best way possible. So you can see here, I go around this way, pop another speed, and now I'm running in after him. I know he has the bow. I tried him with the fishing rod, maybe knock him off with that. Didn't work, end up working out. As you can see, I just W keyed in, went in there, and just knocked him off right then because he was trying to use a bow at close range. Right? Although it was a punch bow, so I can't fault him so much for that, but he just kept missing, which kind of made him lose that fight. Well, we would have lost anyways, but, you know, he just died quicker because he was trying to hit it with a punch bow from 2 feet away. Anyways, now there's this guy. And this guy is now dead with the fishing rod. And that is the first clip that I want to go over. Now I want to go over another clip from one of my older videos where I was really low on health and I kind of escaped the situation. So I'm going to go load that up and I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Now this is a clip where I was like at like half a heart, barely surviving, and I'm going to show you sort of like what I was doing and how I survived this. So starting off, you know, I'm basically looking at the chest again. You can see same thing I explained before, looking at a chest, right? I want to go for that one, right? The reason I'm going for this one first is because it's the farthest one. I want to get this one out of the way, right? Now I'm going to go for the one that's underneath the tree, right? And I put on the armor because I got it, because I want to make sure that maybe if somebody's hacking, like fly hacking, I don't want them to be able to kill me, right? I want to be able to have a chance to fight them. Or if somebody has that kit which gives you an ender pearl, I forget whatever the name of that kit is. But if somebody has that, I don't want them to do anything with it. So, what ends up happening is I grab the armor, put it on, organize my inventory a little bit, and then I grab the last chest. And the reason I don't break this one is because there's a cobweb right there, and you can either get stuck in it or your stuff gets stuck in it, and you don't want that. So I just grab the loot out of the chest anyways. I did miss the wood, unfortunately, but it isn't really that big of a deal. I have 42 stone blocks, and then I used the quick pathway to be able to jump across to the middle. And then I realized that somebody else was already here. He beat me. Now I try to hit him with the snowball to maybe just do enough knockback to hit him off, but it didn't work. Now I'd wait because I knew that he was going to try to turn around and hit me with an egg. So he runs back up to the middle island. I eat some food, which is very important because you always want that natural regen, right? Like a lot of people like don't understand how much natural regen helps you in Minecraft. You know, like, especially in, like, anything like Skywars or just any game mode in general, keep your food up, please. It'll help you win every fight. So this guy is attacking me. I'm beating him. He's next to a tree. And I hate those trees, by the way. They should raise them, but he gets stuck in a block. So I end up killing him. But this guy just does an insane amount of damage because, like, he came in there. He was next to the tree. And he was already very laggy, so he's got some, like, 200 MS long arms, which I talked about in the previous clip, which can just make you go flying and take a lot of damage, because on their screen, they see you super close, but on your screen, you're super far away, and they just end up getting, like, a double hit. So you can see here, I'm trying to run away, and I'm looking this way, and I realize there's no quick path. I can't go this way. I'm dead either way, so I turn around, right? And as you can see, I see this guy to my right who's coming after me, but I also heard him. I heard him walking this way, and I also knew he was kind of heading that direction anyways, because he basically was having to fight that person, they were coming towards me. So what ends up happening is I block him off a little bit to try to create some space. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. He does hit me in the back, but I used the water bucket to block my fall so I wouldn't die of fall damage. And then I tried to hit him with some snowballs because I was like, why not? You know, like try to keep him away from me. And I did try to get an angle on him to knock him off, but unfortunately, you know, it didn't work the first time. But the second time, I did do enough knockback, knock him off, and I should have used the water bucket to stop my fall. But you know what? I forgot I had it, and I survived with half a heart. So now I know I'm at half a heart. I built a pathway there to be able to like just kind of jump across if I needed to. And I also grabbed a punch bow. The reason I like grabbing a punch bow out of this is because it basically saved me in this clip. Like, watch this. Right? This guy falls off. Right? Now these two guys are coming in. Right? I'm just like spamming on the punch bow. One guy's gone. Second guy almost gone. Second guy gone. Right? This punch bow just saved me. Because I would have either had to completely, like, run around over here, because there's, like, this little, like, snow mound over there. Would have had to completely run around that, just do ring around the rosy, or get on top of it, or on top of this tree, and then try to escape and go up here. You know, I could have either done that, you know, or I could punch bow them off. So I end up punch bowing them off, which is good. So, now, as you can see, I realized there's one guy left, so I tried to make my way to the middle island, because I'm like, you know, there's no point staying here because, you know, I can't see anybody, and I realize the guy's 50 blocks away. So I'm like, okay, you know what, let's go to middle, let's risk it. So I end up seeing that guy over there, but I realize he does not have pants, so it means it could be an easy fight. So I wait a little bit, right? Because I knew he was going to try to check the chest, right? So, and that's exactly what he did. Crit him out in the back, and that was the end, and ended up killing him. So, anyways, that is me going over 2 games in Jartex Skywars, like 2 like random games that I wanted to review. If you guys want to see more of this, please tell me in the comments below. I'll also gauge by how many views this video gets. I want to do this more for not just Skywars, but everything in general, just all of my PvP clips, just sort of go over what I've done, just to help people out and understand how I play, what I do, and just to make people better players, right? So, you know, hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a great day.